Hi everybody. As human beings, we are born into and grow up in one kind of box or the other. So there's always a box that we find ourselves in. As children, we're confined to spaces to make sure we don't get hurt. When we go to school, we are confined to learning according to a curriculum. And as we grow into employees, when we get jobs, we are confined to certain levels. And there's always that thing of stay in your lane that people keep telling you, stay in your lane, don't enter another person's lane, don't disturb somebody else. That is all putting you in a box. Like religion puts you in a box. Gender-specific things keep you in a box. So we are surrounded by boxes. Every single thing we do in our lives. Wherever we go, one thing or the other, one environment or the other tries to keep us in a box. Even our nationalities keep us in boxes, like they're borders. So life is designed to keep us in boxes. But then you meet people who think outside of the box and those who boxes don't even exist for. I was speaking to a colleague of mine earlier this week and I said to them, listen, I always say think out of the box. And he said, well, you kind of say there is no box. When you think outside of the box, when you don't see your limitations, because the box becomes limitations around you and keeps you set in certain places. Actually, the box is a fixed mindset. People who have fixed mindsets in business keep doing the same thing over and over again. They don't want to try new things in life. People who have fixed mindsets about different things in life, they tend to believe that's the way it is, so let's just go with the flow. They don't want to flow against the tide. When you look at people who are ranked as the smartest people in the world, people who have done amazing things. We talk about Maya Angelou, who her poems and her writing has been amazing in changing lives. Like the Still Arise, the Together We Rise theme that we have for my company Health Guard actually came from inspiration of Maya Angelou's Still I Rise. People who break outside of their boundaries, who think outside of the box, who don't see a box, they tend to break limits. They tend to set trends. And they tend to do things that people didn't even think of or people thought was impossible. So I'm encouraging you to think outside of your box, whatever that box is. If you are an employee and you think that you are forever set to be a secretary, that is a box you put yourself in. Why don't you take additional courses that can lead to your promotion in the company? Why don't you do other things that will lead to your promotion? Why don't you enrich yourself, enrich your mind, build yourself so that you can be the next person to get that promotion? Why don't you apply for the promotion instead of keeping yourself in the same place? So you need to step out of your comfort zone. You need to not see a box. Like when I hit a wall where people say that I cannot go past, I tend to think why. And I never take the answer for that's the way it is. I want to know why. Is everything going to blow up? If we do it this way, what are the negatives? And I want to make an informed decision whether to step outside that boundary or not. And whatever the consequence will be, whether I want to live with it or not. But if you don't try, you will not know. So I want you to stop keeping yourself in a box. Think about all the boxes that society has built for you in your life currently. Whether it's the box of education, whether it's the box of employment, whether it's the box of culture, whether it's the box of business. What are the boxes that you currently put yourself in, or society has put you in, and you're stuck in that box? Can you break out of those boxes? Can you do things differently? Can you step outside of them and damn the consequence, or take the consequence and turn it into good? If you stay in the box, you will never grow. You will never explode. You will never do amazing things. You will just do things. And let me tell you, people will clap for you for doing things, right? And they may tell you it's amazing. But it takes you seeing somebody else do something amazing to realize, maybe your amazing wasn't so amazing. But that's not to say that, look down on your amazing. But think outside of the box. You are currently in a box. You are currently in different types of boxes. That I'm speaking to you, I have boxes in my life that I'm trying to get out of. So think outside of the box, operate outside of the box. In fact, imagine this, there is no box. This has been Lovelyn Bessie. Have a good one. Bye.